you've reached Samaritans. We'll be with you as soon as we possibly can. Please stay on the line. We're here to offer you emotional support, whatever you're going through. There's a bit of a wait at the moment. A volunteer will be with you shortly. troubling you, you can talk to us. Our volunteers are here to listen. We won't tell you what to do. We're putting you through to a volunteer now.
Samaritans, can I help you?
My name is Howie.
Hi, Harry. My name's David.
Good morning, David.
What caused you to call us this morning, Harry?
Seizures.
Dear. Tell me, how long have you been suffering from that?
35 years.
It's a long time. How do they affect you?
I lose control over my muscle movement.
Your entire body?
Yes. Even my speech.
Alright.
And I start self-harming
Right.
in order to stop the seizure. I have to cause myself pain.
Yeah. Yeah. When was the last time you had a seizure?
When I was waiting on hold to speak to you.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry you have to wait. But so you self-harmed during that period, or?
Yes.
And are you safe at the moment?
I don't understand the question.
Are you feeling safe at the moment?
No, I can't answer that question.
Okay.
I'm trying to stop. There's at the GP surgery, there is a computer system called EMIS, which is proliferating false data about me,
Right.
and
What is it doing?
I'm trying to stop it. But I tried to ask AI how to do that. But
Tell me how you're feeling at the moment, Harry.
I feel that when I try to communicate with AI about the false data in the computers, it causes me to have a seizure. Because the AI, I don't think it really understands anything. It says I have to write to the GP, but the GP is just going to ignore me.
The line's got a little bit fuzzy at the moment, Harry, I'm afraid. I'm only getting...
Is the line less fuzzy now?
Yes, it is. That's better.
It's just, I don't know if it's the phone or the network.
You were telling me that you've got an issue with this data that's being proliferated by something in the GP surgery.
Yes.
It's causing you distress.
So, for example, when the doctor printed out one letter or two letters, I found them both to be not the letters that I asked for, incorrect. And it seems to me that the consultants and the doctors are on a massive breach of data privacy spree.
Do you think it was a mistake, or do you think there's something more malicious involved?
Please repeat the question slowly.
Do you think that it was a mistake, or was something more malicious involved?
I think it's just not thought out that that the data sharing with computers between the hospital consultants and the GPs I'm not sure how it works, because there's nobody available to explain it to me. That the hospitals feed it into some kind of central system, and then GPs have computer systems that can access that. And the GP is telling me, the AI is telling me to go to the GP, but how can a GP have access to a wrong report? I did this 25 years ago when I was thrown off my teacher training course. There was a false medical record, and I went to a private doctor. The private doctor said that's false. I went to the GP and I said, why have you sent me to this doctor? That's not why I came to you in the first place. I came to you first about a different medical problem. You've sent me to a doctor who's created a false medical report. And instead of the GP removing the false medical report, they sent me to another GP who created another false medical report. Now I've got two false medical reports, and the GPs are not communicating with me in the correct way. They keep sending me to doctors, consultants. Look, I'm having a seizure again. I'm having a seizure again. I'm having a seizure again. The GPs are sending me no, don't interrupt. Thank you. The GPs, instead of listening to me and following my instruction to remove the false medical reports, they are creating new false medical reports.
Yeah, take your time, Harry.
You know, I'm not going to the doctor because I want false medical reports. I'm going to the doctor because my children are being raped. And I'm trying to stop my children being raped. Can you please stick to the subject at hand? My children are being raped. My deputy requires level 3 life support training to stop the children being raped. Yet the doctors keep sending me to the wrong specialists. None of these specialists have ever, and I have been to maybe coming up to 200 of these complete blithering idiots, have ever said, Mr. whatever my surname is, Howie, you have been in a malaria coma. It has damaged your brain neurologically. This is your diagnosis. Here is your diagnosis check sheet. You need a deputy. Your deputy needs level 3 life support training. Otherwise, they won't be able to help and they will just run away. That is what the doctors should be sending me for, not 35 years of sending me to a pile of blithering morons.
It must be very frustrating.
It's not frustrating, it's a lot of fucking work. Now, let me try to explain. I don't know, about 5 years ago, I sat down and I was trying to write to an MP. And I decided I have to write down the number of doctors that I've seen. And as I went through this list, I got up to over 100. And I must have seen another 100 more in the last 5 years. I mean, that's 200 doctors. Who are these doctors?